Good morning and welcome back to my studio. This morning I would like to show you how I put this scrapbook page using the Toil and Trouble Designer Series paper, the Cauldron Framelits dies, and using the Georgous Grape ribbon as an accent. First, this is 8.5 by 11, and I'm going to take it apart so you can see how this all fits together. My number one tip for doing scrapbook pages is not to glue anything down until you are 100% with it. You can cut, you can just place your pieces on this, but I suggest not gluing as you go along because something will change or a size will be wrong or your photos won't fit or something will come up that you're going to have to take everything apart and do it again. So, today, I'm not gluing anything down till the end, and then we will go from there. I'm starting off with a basic black 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock. That's going to be the base. With scrapbook pages, since we're going to be piling layers on, you want to use cardstock, something heavy, to support that kind of weight. I sound like it's an 80-ton boulder on a soft pillow. Okay, the designer series paper I used was the Toil and Trouble. This piece measures 2 inches by 10 3/4, or actually 10 3/4 by 2 inches. And I'm going to place it on the left side of my page. Okay. Now I have a tiny journaling block. This piece measures, and I didn't write that down. Let me grab my ruler somewhere. Okay, this is Georgous Grape. This piece measures 6.5 by 1.5, and I kind of want it to sit in the middle. And then a piece of Whisper White cardstock to write on. This measures 1.5 by 6.25. So I just gave it a little layer to sit on, and I'm going to set that there. My piece of Georgous Grape ribbon, now see what I mean? If I would have glued all that down and then came up with this, yeah, I'd tear things apart again. The Georgous Grape ribbon is actually going to go in the middle, and this measures 10 1/4 inches. I want to lay that across. Now I made it a little longer because the end pieces I want to wrap around the edges, so it kind of gives it a finished look. But right now, since we're just piecing this out, I'm going to go ahead and just leave it like this. Now I'm going to go back and put my journaling block or title block or whatever you choose this piece to be. Goes in the center there. Okay. Now the pictures I'm using are 4 by 6, but since I don't want actual photos on the video, I went ahead and cut a piece of cardstock 4 by 6. Just imagine this is a photograph, and I'm going to have 2 of them. And I'm going to layer those using Georgous Grape and Granny Apple Green. I'm going to have, since I'm having 2 photographs, I want 2 pieces of Georgous Grape that measure 4.5 by 6.5. The Granny Apple Green is actually 4.25 by 6.25, and then my photos are 4 by 6. So we're going to layer all of that like so. Might be easier to do it this way. And I want to put this up in the upper right hand side of the quarter, but I want to leave like 1/4 inch so the black pierce through. And then the Granny Apple Green, and then my photograph. It's going to lay on top of that. So it kind of gives you an idea about what this is going to look like. And then the same thing, but I'm putting this in the lower right hand side, leaving 1/4 inch of black to be seen. And that's going to overlay this a little bit, and that's okay with me. And then Granny Apple Green, here's my picture. So, then using the Cauldron dies, let me make sure that's right. Yep, Cauldron Framelit dies. I went ahead and cut out an actual cauldron, which I want to use as an embellishment. I fussy cut or hand cut a witch out. I do have a witch die in here, but she didn't fit what I wanted. But there is a witch that looks like that you can use. And she's just going to sit on this side. Actually, I'm going to put the pumpkin in the middle. And then a pumpkin that I hand cut out, which was fairly easy. Fairly easy to do. And there we go. There is our 8.5 by 11 scrapbook page. Anyway, pretty simple, pretty easy to do. I will post the measurements below, and so you can copy it and use it in your scrapbooks. So everybody have a good Halloween, and we'll talk to you next time. Bye.